Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Aspens Journey. Today is going to be how to start an ATM business step by step, every single step of the way. I'm so excited for this video, guys. So if you guys have been following me, then you know I just recently launched one of my ATM products, which was the step-by-step guide. But in today's video, I will be discussing the official website launch, guys, AspenATM. The digital products will be available for you guys to download, guys. It will be a step-by-step ATM guide. Shout out to the people who have already purchased it. I'm also releasing a vendors list. It'll have my ATM vendors, where I get my ATM machines from, the type of ATM machine, the price of the ATM machine, insurance company, what bank that I bank with, my processing company, and my internet provider, all in one list. And that's also what we're gonna discuss in this video, guys. So this is like the free version of that. Click the link and literally we'll walk you through it, guys. It is so worth it. There's two types of people in this world. There are people who's gonna use this free video and take it and run with it, and there are people who are gonna go and purchase this guide. To the people who just wanna watch this video, definitely is gonna be informational as well. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. This is today's comment of the day, and our subscriber of the day is Alexis Black. Thank you so much for the support, Alexis. I truly appreciate it. Step one is the startup cost. In the step-by-step guide, I give you the exact amount that you need, but definitely save enough money to where you're comfortable, guys, to purchase the ATM as well as to put money inside of the ATM machine, registering your business, all of those things. So focus on the startup cost. If you only have $500 in your bank account, I mean, you have a good little ways to go before you even stress yourself about all the other things. So that is step number one, having enough money to start the business. The next step, guys, is your business entity. Firstly, you want to pick a business name. Okay, and then you have to register your business. So it is up to you to decide if you want to go with an LLC or a sole proprietorship. In my step-by-step guide, I let you know which one I chose, as well as give you a detailed step as to how to register your business. But that is step number two, registering your business. The next three steps, they can kind of go out of order. Step 3 to 5. It really is just gonna kind of depend on a case-by-case basis. You guys kind of fill it out, but this is just kind of the order that I put it in. Step number 3. Begin scouting locations. So just kind of calling around. This is after you have your startup capital and after you have your business registered. You can begin calling, posting on social media, kind of getting a feel for doing your business pitches, seeing what stores in your area doesn't have an ATM machine, but basically begin scouting. Step number 4 is opening your business account. The reason I say that this can vary, guys, is because some business accounts will require the location address. Now, a way around that would be just to put your home address or just make up an address until you get the location. And of course, you can always change it, but that is a requirement for some banks. In my vendor list, I let you guys know what bank I use, okay? What banks accepts ATM businesses, because if you guys have done research, then you know banks do not really accept ATM businesses. I believe it's a liability issue with fraud and money laundering and a ton of different scams, a ton of different things that you can do having an ATM business. So I don't know that to be 100% sure, but I'm almost certain it's a liability issue. So if you don't want to have to call around to 1,000 banks and you just want a bank, definitely check out the vendor list. Step number 5 would be purchasing an ATM. This is also on my vendor list, exactly what vendor I use through my ATMs. Step number 6 is a processing company. Processing company, guys, is basically a company that processes your transaction. You need someone to set the ATM up so that it's live and that it can accept transactions. And also that's going to be the person who deposits the money into your bank account. Basically, they handle every single thing that has to do with the transactions. That is a processing company. Now, there are a lot of different processing companies out there, guys. This is very important. I touched on this in my last ATM video. I'll link it down below. You should not be paying for processing fee, guys. That is going to eat into your profits. There are processing companies, I don't know if there's a lot, but there's definitely mine for sure. Purchase the vendor list to avoid all of this, who will process your transactions for free, okay? So it shouldn't be 10 cents, 15 cents, a quarter per transaction, whatever, guys. Purchase the vendor list to get a free processing company, okay? Step number 7, guys, is going to be your internet provider. I also list my internet provider in my vendor list. Basically, your ATM machine, you can either use a phone line or you have to use internet. With the internet provider, you basically purchase a modem. You place that modem inside the ATM machine, and that's what's going to give you wireless internet. You also can use your location's phone line, but I do not recommend that because it's not very reliable. If there's a hurricane or if the power goes out, any type of power outage, anything like that, it's just not reliable. So I definitely recommend wireless internet. Next is going to be insurance. And this is the final thing that is in my vendors list, is my insurance company. So insurance is not mandatory. It's not mandatory for you to have insurance. However, it was mandatory for me with my location at the mall, and I'm super grateful that it was mandatory because it definitely will come in handy if, God forbid, anything ever happened to the ATM, or say someone steals your ATM, it's covered. If the money inside the machine itself, anything, it's covered if, God forbid, anything happens. So I definitely recommend getting business insurance. If you're not sure what insurance provider you want to go with, definitely check out the vendor list. Again, guys, I mean, it's good information on there. I know I keep referencing it, but it really is. If I had something like this at an affordable price when I first started, it would have been so helpful. The only thing I knew of was a $6,000 course, guys. A $6,000 course. And I actually thought about it. I called, I did the whole consultation, the whole 9, and I was like, there is no way I'm about to pay $6,000 for a course, you know? So you guys can get all of this information for under $100, guys. I offer my bundle. My most expensive bundle is still under $100. And that's without the contract. Obviously, the website is going to keep updating. I'm going to add contracts and add different things. But as of right now, all the products I have are less than $99. Step number 9, guys, is going to be to finalize the location and sign the contract. You've already purchased the machine, you already opened your business bank account, you have your processing company, your internet set up, your insurance, and now you just need a location. I would honestly say you should probably have a location by this point, before getting the insurance and before getting the internet, things that you have to pay for monthly, because you're gonna still be paying out of pocket. And if you don't have the ATM installed, then you're just losing money. So I would definitely kind of flip that around. Actually, guys, I say finalize the location and sign the contract. I would move that up to step number 7. Before getting your internet and your insurance. My location was a lease. I had to sign a lease, so I did not use a contract, but I will have contracts available on the website, okay? But until then, you guys can definitely just try to find a contract. Maybe you want to pay a lawyer to write you up a contract, but definitely I would say have a contract or a lease of some sort. And step number 10, guys, is the ATM install day. And this is very detailed in my step-by-step guide. I let you know, I had no clue, like, how am I gonna get this ATM there? What am I like? You know, I had no clue at all what to do. So I definitely, and it's not very complicated at all, but I definitely give you guys the steps. Even like each step 1 through 10, guys, all has steps within themselves. I made it very, very detailed for you guys to know every single step of the way. Okay, so that is the very last step, guys. There's nothing else after that but to just take the ATM to the location and install it, and you are 100% good to go. I definitely recommend the ATM business, guys, to anyone who is looking for an additional stream of income, anyone who is looking to earn passive income. I don't care if you're a doctor, a lawyer, or you work at McDonald's. It's definitely, I recommend everyone have an additional stream of passive income. Passively, you don't have to trade your time for money. So you're making money whether you're sleeping, eating, on vacation, or at work, working your 9 to 5. You're always going to be making money, okay? There's always going to be a cap on active income. Even if you're a lawyer or a doctor, there's only so much you can get in a salary. There's only so many hours you can work in a week. It's always going to be a cap. But with passive income, there is no cap. Generating different streams of passive income, you're not trading time for money. So it's very important in building wealth. One of the very many things in building wealth is having passive income. So I definitely recommend it. My website will be linked down below, guys. It will also be pinned in the comments, www.AspenATM&Co, and the first link in the description. Step-by-step guide, vendor list, and a bundle to where you get all 3 of those at a discounted rate. And be sure to sign up for the emailing list, guys, so that you'll get updated whenever new products are listed on the website. You can do it, guys. Literally take the first step. Just start. I promise you, just start. It's just that simple. Even if you're unsure of what's next, just take the step. And you're gonna be sure of what's next if you purchase the step-by-step guide and the vendor list. But just take the step, guys. I really encourage you. It's a new year. Let's start the year off right. But thank you guys so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, guys. And subscribe if you're not already. And turn on your post notifications so that you never miss an upload, because I am coming back consistently every single week, guys. Uploads every single weekend. Even weeks there will be multiple uploads in a week, okay? So turn on those post notifications and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.